All right. Hold on, let me get situated. Oh, okay. So, this lesson, where am I? Let me point this microphone. All right. So, this lesson is about doing what I like. Yep. This was an easy lesson to write. It's something that I care about. Doing what I like is very important to me. So, I made this lesson so we could talk about doing what we like. In this picture, you can see my microphone. That's the microphone I'm talking to right now, actually. And here is my chicken puppet. I use these for teaching online, and the chicken puppet is good for when I'm teaching kids. I always like to start the lesson with an easy English question. Not something, there's no learning objective. It's a warm-up. The objective is to warm up and get into the mindset of speaking English. And the pictures here are just meant to move conversation along. They're sort of like flotation devices. If ever the conversation stalls or you have a lower level student and you need an image to get help them say something. Although these lessons are intended for intermediate levels, so they should at least have some independent speaking ability. Last night, I got a lot of sleep. I woke up feeling good. This is my cafe where I like to go. And in the morning, I always get an espresso with milk and sugar. It's the closest thing I can find here to Vietnamese coffee, but it's really not the same. I think that I'll probably never, the only way I'll ever get to have Vietnamese coffee again is probably if I go back to Vietnam. And believe me, that's reason enough. But this is an omelet that I had for breakfast this morning. Okay, I needed to prepare a lesson for tonight's class, so I went to this cafe. I love working here. Yep. Whoops. Oh, I went forward by accident. Okay, so the question is, what do you like to do? What do you do, and do you like it? What do you like to do? Maybe that would have been better. I'd probably start by asking this, in the main room, I'd ask one student, what do you do? And I'd use that to help everyone understand that what you do can be a job, and it can also be what you do for fun, and it can also be study, because most of us are students, and we are doing something full time. It's like a job. It's our job. And so what we do is we study. We're students. When someone says, what do you do? You could just say, I'm a student. I would ask them to go into their small groups and talk about, hey, do you like it? Do you like being a student? And I would remind them that they can use these 6 reasons for anything. For example, yes, I like being a student. I can learn how to, I can learn about my health, maybe a medical student. Or you could say, yeah, I like it, it's fun because I can go somewhere new and live with people I don't know. Or, yeah, it's great because learning is important. It's good to have a good mind. And then like I meet lots of friends. Maybe like I met a girlfriend or a boyfriend. So that's real nice. You might say, yeah, because in the future it'll help me have more money. Or maybe you're just going to school because it's convenient. This is easier than getting a job. So I will be a student. This is a picture of my view every day. This is what I see when I'm working. It's actually a really nice area. It's a really beautiful view. This afternoon, I'll teach a 6-year-old online. She doesn't like class, and I don't feel like I'm doing a good job. Actually, this is something that was a weight on my mind today. I was not excited to have this class because it's always just 30 minutes of her saying, class is over in 10 minutes, class is over in 8 minutes. And she avoids participating, and it just makes it really exhausting for me emotionally. Okay, so for our breakout, I say, what do you want to be doing in 5 years? And everyone will pretty much understand the question. And I might remind them before I send them into breakouts, oh, like, what about money? Like, is that something that you have a goal for? Or are you a student, like, graduating? Is that something that you have planned? Or a family? I'd remind them to discuss who, what, why, when, where questions. Like if someone says, in 5 years I want to be a professor at university, you would want to ask that person why, or how are you going to do that, or since when have you known you wanted to do that? I hope that 5 years from now, I'll be doing more of what I like, which is riding my bicycle and writing and working at cafes. Honestly, if I could make a living doing that, I would feel like I achieved everything that's important in life. So, my final closing question is kind of a goodbye question. There's no real learning objective. You're not teaching anything. We're all in the same room together at this point, so we're just getting ready to say goodbye. And I would say something like, what will you do tonight after class? And I'd sort of take a step back and like let there be kind of a group-wide conversation. Usually 1 or 2 people might speak up at first, and then other people would feel more encouraged and join the conversation. Sometimes the conversation topic like strays to something like interesting. And sometimes it just fizzles out and I go ahead and end class. But this period, I kind of think of it like an after party because it's sometimes even more exciting than the event itself, you know? And when we're all in the same room together, it's also kind of a chance to see friends and socialize. So, yeah, I do this for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then I close the room. I say everyone goodbye, and then we end the meeting there. And that's basically it. That's tonight's class, guys. Oh, this video, hold on. This video got a little long, but